G'day all. Bit of a different one. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. Oh, it's not the same as a beer, but love a good cup of tea. Now, some of you may have seen, I went to a King store. Yep, that's right. Went to a King store. Nothing at all against their products or anything like that. It is what you pay for. You definitely get what you pay for. We've had a couple of things. Now, everyone's budgets are different and whatever else, and you know, this might suit some people's budgets. Some of their products actually look pretty good. I had a good look over their camper trailer and I was actually quite impressed. For what you pay for and what you get was definitely decent. It's a cheap way of getting you into the market. You're not outlaying $50,000 for a top of the wazoo camper. It's cheap. I think it was 14 grand or something. That's cheap in the scheme of things, you know. You might be just getting into it to test the waters to see if you enjoy it. That's how I look at things. I look at how often am I going to use it? Value for money. That's how I kind of look at things. So we've had it, like I've said, we've had a few King's products before. Had a fridge in the ute, and it was just a center console fridge, and it went hard for a year that we had it. Can't fault it, can't complain. Nothing went wrong with it or anything like that. As to buying one of their big fridges or anything like that, I'm not sure. I can't comment on it or anything like that. It's a hard one. It is basically what you can afford. If you can't afford it and you want to get into the market, I definitely think that's the go. Gets you into the market at a competitive price, and if you like it and you enjoy it, you get a couple of years out of what you bought, then you want to upgrade, move into something a bit higher in the market. But saying that, you know, I've had expensive products that have failed in the first year, and the warranty's been shit. I've heard King's warranties are really good. So, I don't know. It's a much of a much, I guess. But in this episode, we're gonna do a bit of a Thirsty Thursday, and I bought their camp oven stove. It was 49 bucks, I think. 49 bucks or 69 bucks, I can't quite remember, but it was dirt cheap. So, I'm gonna put this on a time lapse. We're gonna put it together. We're not gonna cook on it tonight, but tomorrow night I'm gonna get a big thick steak and whack it on and give you a bit of a run through it. So hopefully it all works out. Hopefully, but I'll get back to you. Okay, so it wasn't even a cup of tea to put it together. It was it took me like 2 minutes. For what you get, it looks okay. And they've made it pretty well. I'll get a torch. Don't know if you can see in there. But the exhaust stacks actually fit in there. So that's I'd say a win. You've seen in the video, the legs fold under and they've got pins in them. It seems very light, 0.6 maybe. It's got a handle. It all folds up neat. If it come in it's even got a flue, you can flue it off. If it come with a canvas bag, then it'd be decent. It'd fit in your rear toolbox of a truck that we're getting. Should do. The gap is pretty small. I'd say that's not even 6 inches. So you're gonna have to be careful the size of the wood that you put in there and to try to get it going. So you can put that there. Is it on the camera? Oh. I suppose if you split that into it's kind of decent. If you put 2 of them in, 3 of them in, I don't know. We'll soon see. You could even fold it up with the flue, and I reckon you could fit an axe in there. That fits. Definitely unsure how long it's going to last, obviously, and not super, what's the word, confident on how long it's going to last, but I'm going to get the fry pan out. I think that lid pops off as well. So I'll get the fry pan out and we'll stick it on, and I'll see how long it takes to cook steaks or chops or something like that. And we'll keep the video rolling. Now, no idea if you'll be able to hear me or not because it's raining. Hence why we're on the trailer and under here. I've got the heat gun. So we're going to crank him up. We'll actually see how hot it gets and shit. Yes, I know, it's cheating. It's only a small gap, like I said, so 6 inches or so. Kind of getting wet because the wind's coming from the east, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass. We'll let that take off. We'll get it hot. But it's a fair old size, so fits a decent bit of wood in there. So you can see it's not bad, and it's got a flue. So like I said, we'll see how hot it gets, and then we'll stick the fry pan on it. You can also take this off, cook like that, but I think I'll just leave it on.
Everyone go back on. There we go. It's not the best system, but whatever. The wood's probably a bit wet. fry pan on. See if we can get a hot roll going, but we're having a bit of trouble with the wind. Let's get the fire going. It probably work well with a normal fry pan, but this is a cast iron one. Now we get it somewhere. Decent chunk. I think cholesterol getting away a good time. That didn't really work. Wood might be a bit damp, or I've got too much in there. No, more like I've probably got too much in there. It is a cast iron fry pan, so it's made for probably straight over the fire. I don't know if any water's going. Maybe not thirsty for a cup of tea. But now it's starting to get a bit of momentum behind it. Probably what it's for. You've got a cast iron one on there, might pay to take it off. There you go, now you can see it even. 80, jumped up 20 degrees.
So while I'm waiting for that barbecue to heat up, I've been wanting to try this. So, come down here with me. I don't know how well you can see that. Can you see that? Okay, you can see that. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell am I doing? Well, I've seen this and I thought, okay, it's probably not the best cheese to use for it. It's for kids. We're going to stick that bad boy in there, mash him in, I'm going to get some bacon. Short cut bacon. Yep. Bugger, we're going to do both. Because Beck will want one. So we bought some toothpicks. Oh, come on. Oh. Would have been better with like shortcut bacon or something along those lines. The bacon won't take as long to cook as the sausage, so hopefully we can just put it bottom side down. And there you have it. I don't know what you'd call them. I have seen them on Instagram. So I thought, to hell with it. So we'll put them in there, wait for that bad boy to heat up, and we'll stick it on. And I've got a heat gun. So I'll obviously heat it up, do the temperatures, and see what it comes back with. So I forgot to season my steak before. Very simple. Salt. It doesn't want to come out. It's not coming out. There we go. And I buy these rubs. IGA's a good one for them. Smell alright. Not a great deal. Might put some on the bacon. But that's it. I've even got a kettle that we always take camping. So we'll bung that on. It's about 3/4 full. We'll bung that on as well, and we'll see how long it actually takes to boil. Now we're going to be able to get that sear sound. I hope so. I love that sound. Probably not quite hot enough, but it was at 160. So I thought that'll do. Might be hotter in the middle. Put our bacon wrap snags on there. Now we're getting somewhere. Can you see?
Unfortunately, the rain and the wind's been a bit of a bitch. So, hopefully it's alright. Yeah, I'll sizzle down. Rest that for 10 minutes. Even medium, I reckon. Yeah, still no joy of the water. Probably needs to go direct down the heat. So try and cook 2 things on there. Might be a bit of a mission, but
So, I guess all in all, it's not bad. For $49, $49 or $69, I can't remember. But last year, you got a good deal. Fry pan probably wasn't the best